The resettlement of displaced people of Baga on the shores of Lake Chad by Borno State government is expected to bring hope to not only members of the community, but the millions of people within the basin whose livelihoods depend on the fishing and other agrarian activities in the area. Reconstruction efforts are being scaled up by the Borno State government in the areas of housing and social amenities to meet the timeline set for the return of the once devastated cosmopolitan community. Memuna Garba reports.
Baga town, a gateway to the Lake Chad, was a thriving agricultural and business hub until it was twice invaded, destroyed and occupied by Boko Haram before liberation by Nigeria's military. The thousands of displaced persons have for years been taking refuge at IDP camps in Monguno, Maiduguri, the state capital, and host communities. Borno State government's determination to return the people and revive their livelihoods saw the establishment of a relocation and resettlement committee headed by the Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General, Barrister Kakashehu Lawan. While in Baga town on assessment of the community ahead of the resettlement, the committee inspected reconstruction work of public and residential houses, primary school, general hospital, central mosques, main market and water points, among others. Inspecting the destroyed police station, the committee chairman said offices will be provided near the station for civil defense and the DSS, while all the 8 boreholes within the town will be fully reactivated before the resettlement.
One of our terms of reference is to clear black spots, or rather flash points, on Maiduguri Baga Road. This has since commenced. The general representing the army led the team of other soldiers to clear the flash across Baga Road. This will be continued until everywhere is cleared.
Clearing of the town will be jointly done by the BOSEPA and the community. Commissioner for Reconstruction, Rehabilitation and Resettlement, Engineer Mustafa Gubio, urged site engineers to meet the resettlement deadline. In Maiduguri, Memuna Garba, NTA News.
The long-awaited relocation of the displaced people of Baga and Kuka local government area of Borno State commences today with the hope of reviving the economically endowed community on the shores of the Lake Chad. Paul Nkujevana takes up the chairman of the Relocation and Resettlement Committee on the movement, sustenance and viability of the exercise.
Baga town is a lead community and gateway to the Lake Chad area, providing livelihood to millions of people engaged in agriculture and commerce, but was cut short by the insurgency. Today, all road leads to Baga as Borno State government sets timeline for the return of the displaced persons. With me is the State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, who is also the chairman on the resettlement of Baga community, Barrister Kakashehu Lawan, who will tell us the measures put in place for the safe return of the IDPs.
This town is set to accommodate the intending internally displaced persons taking refuge in Monguno and Maiduguri in the first instance. Infrastructures like hospital, schools, worship centers, police station, office of the National Security and Civil Defense Corps, the DSS, water facilities, to mention among others, are all in place. You could see behind us a new brand ambulance stocked with medicines, bed and beddings. All will be conveyed to Baga right now. Security-wise, excavation of the town is ongoing, and clearance operation both within and on the main roads. We are going to unveil means of livelihood support as well as economic empowerment in the town to the first set of returnees.
Sir, how much effort has the government made on the provision of basic social amenities to enhance the livelihood of the people?
Prior to now, we were also there to ensure that the town is connected to the network. We believe network could be restored in Baga. And I want to use this medium to plead with the federal government of Nigeria by rehabilitating completely the road linking Maiduguri Monguno Baga Road, because it is in a very sorry state of repair.
The reopening of Baga for commencement of fishing and other agricultural activities will no doubt impact positively in the lives of people in Borno and the nation as a whole. It's back to you in the studio.
Reports reaching us just says Borno State Police Command reports of an attack on security convoy along Monguno Cross-Kawa Road around 12 p.m. Friday night. The security convoy was heading to Baga in respect of government's efforts to relocate returnees of Baga displaced communities was attacked a few kilometers away from Cross-Kawa. Casualties recorded in both sides include 8 policemen and 3 members of civilian joint task force who paid the supreme price. 13 other persons sustained various degrees of injuries and were rushed to hospital for treatment. And now to sports update. Nigeria Football Federation has finally released names of head of national team's coaching crews, as Badi Adele reports on our sports update.
The Nigeria Football Federation has named the coaching crew for 6 national age grade teams, with Ladan Boso set to lead the Flying Eagles, Fatai Mao for the Golden Eaglets, Haruna Ilerika takes charge of the under-15 boys, while the under-13 boys will be coached by Abdullahi Yabo. Christopher Danjuma returns as the coach of the under-20 women's team, the Falconets, with Bankole Olowokere heading the technical crew for the under-17 girls, the Flamingos. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Wrestling Federation is hopeful of podium finishes at the next Olympic Games in Tokyo. President of the Federation, Daniel Igali, says they are working towards having more Nigerian wrestlers in the top 8 of the world ranking.
We currently have 2 athletes ranked in the top 3 in the world. My hope is that before the next Olympics, we have more than 2 athletes.
Para-athletes in the 6 states of the North Central Zone are putting finishing touches to their preparations for the 2nd Para-Athletics Championship, which holds on Saturday at Old Parade Ground, Area 10, Gariki, Abuja.
Some of them have not participated in para sports before. They are coming to have experience of how it looks like.
In the meantime, the Premier League enters match day 3 this weekend with the match between Crystal Palace